What we do at Nassau is we usually get together with the project person on our client's end of it and evaluate the initial conceptual design, what they want done, what they have at this point, and how we can start to help them decide, their needs and come to an agreement of what those needs are in the way of which engineering disciplines are involved, either process or civil structural or piping or mechanical or I&E. We begin to help define the scope. And once the scope's defined, what disciplines are involved, then from there we will begin to generate an estimate for the engineering of the detail. And then we can take it all the way to total install cost estimating as needed. And so we support the project at the initial stage, and then we can support it all the way through the end, where we provide not only the construction management till it's built to the end, but providing all the drawings and specifications for the whole project. We have 3 locations. We have here in Clear Lake is our main corporate office. And we have a location also in Katy where we have some design and engineers over there, mainly to recruit for people on that side of town. Then our 3rd location is in Anahuac, and that's our fabrication division.
We design and engineer all types of mechanical equipment, stationary equipment, rotating equipment, such as vessels, pumps, fans, blowers, heat exchangers, boilers. We have experience in pipe stress, mechanical machine design, finite element analysis, and all sorts of mechanical equipment and piping support to the various projects that we work on. Our mechanical department is very broad-based in terms of its skill set. We have over 25 years analysis in pipe stress using Caesar and Bentley Auto Pipe. We do finite element analysis using SolidWorks. We do pressure vessel design and heat exchanger design using PV Elite or Compress.
Our primary tool we use is ProMax. It's a tool that will design and size steady state process equipment, but we also have licenses for HYSYS. We also use a software package called PHAST or FAST for doing flare and release analysis and plume analysis. So primarily steady state software and sizing and simulation software is what we use. I think Nassau Engineering has some of the top experienced resources in the industry. In terms of mechanical engineering, we have top pressure vessel sizing and rating people, safety valve sizing and rating. Combine that with process, I think we have a top process mechanical team that can size equipment, evaluate changes you want to make on existing equipment.
Project controls are important, and I think it's a lot about confidence, client confidence. They want to be confident that when you execute a project, it's going to be, kept under control regarding how many man hours being spent on every task. Man hours equals dollars. There's nothing worse than a client being surprised by you towards the end of a project that it's going to cost him, a lot more money than he'd anticipated and more man hours.
As we do work for our clients, we transmit back and forth mostly electronic files that we have to check out from the client to work on and then send them back.
Nassau Fabrication Division is a ASME code shop. We have well procedures in place for carbon steel and stainless steel metallurgy. We do pressure vessels, pipe spools, skid packages, and steel fabrication. And we provide a complete package based on engineering and the actual fabrication phase. We'll have a project manager that will support that client. And so any projects they have or whatever, they'll automatically call that particular project manager, and he'll support them if they've got various projects they want us to work on and he needs additional help. So you have one point of contact during your whole phase of the projects.
You get personalized attention with this company. We pretty much are Johnny on the spot once we get a request. You don't have to wait on us for a week or anything like that. If we don't come back to you that day, it's going to be the very next morning. So the attention to the need is something that we value.
I think Nassau's strengths really reside in our ability to be responsive to a client's needs. We're a small company. There's not a whole lot of overhead and very much more of a sort of a personalized approach to achieving and assisting the clients in their needs.
Nassau is a very responsive company. As soon as we get a call from a customer, from one of our clients at one of these chemical plants, we're going to have somebody out there to look at their problem and help them come up with a solution within, at most days, usually a day or less.
I saw a great deal of waste with the other companies that I worked with, and we're a small company to the point. I believe that we could save a lot of money for a client by not having so much excess in paper. My experiences allow me to bring a project from conception to completion, and I feel like that's a strength that all of my guys here at Nassau will provide with their experience levels.
We've got a huge amount of experience. I forget how many hundreds of hours of design experience we have amongst the staff that we currently have, but it's in the hundreds of hours, and a lot of our people are over 40 years of age, so it's just a lot of combined experience to draw from.
Each of the disciplines have great leads with great people working for them.
Senior leadership, a lot of my senior designers have up to 30 years experience like I do.
I would choose Nassau because the people that work here are people of integrity. They're good at their jobs, but they're also honest and easy to work with, personable. You couldn't ask for a better group of people.
Our main thing that we focus on are 3 items, and that's to be efficient, that means getting the work done on time, to be effective, that we're doing a quality project and the work is good, and then the third thing is that we want to be congenial. We want to be a pleasure to work with. So we want to make sure that we're giving you a good product, we're getting it done on time within the budget, but also we're a pleasure to work with, and we're all just trying to work this together, and a win-win for both parties. That's our emphasis and our goals. We want to get our job done, but we also feel the importance that you walk away as a client that you felt like you were a part of the team and part of the family.